Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Diego with my beautiful wife, Karina, from beautiful Venezuela. And we hope you had a good weekend. Happy Monday. Today is Monday, March 18th, 2024. It's 66 degrees outside here in the panhandle of Florida. Nice and sunny, nice and cool. It wasn't warm today, it was cool today. The weather's kind of different. But that's okay. It's March. March always has crazy weather, which is no problem. But as always, we are here giving you free advice on how to process a K1 visa, how to adjust your status for green card, process a B2 tourist visa or a spousal visa. I've got 9 years experience doing this. I can write the book on green cards and K1 visas, and this channel's for you. We put it together for you. This information is totally free. All you got to do is hang in there, check on the channel, and ask me questions, and I'll answer your questions for you. Doesn't cost you a dime. That's the best part, right? Is not paying an immigration attorney thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for a simple K1 visa process. It's an easy process. I'm not an immigration attorney. I don't give you any legal advice. I don't work for the U.S. government, including the State Department, USCIS, but I got 9 years experience doing this. So here I am waiting for your questions. All you got to do is jump on, ask me your questions, and I will answer them for you. Do you need help filling out the adjustment of status paperwork? Do you need help putting together a green card application, adjustment of status? Do you need help putting a K1 visa package together? What's your questions? How can I help you? That's what I'm here for. Karina went through the K1 visa process. She got her NOA 1 letter April 18th, 2022. She got her NOA 2 letter May 30th of 2023. And she had her K1 visa interview November 16th, 2023 in Bogota, Colombia. Now, Karina's from Venezuela, and she got her visa approved, and we flew from Bogota, Colombia to Miami on May 3rd, on January 3rd, 2024, on Avianca Airlines with our cat, Tokyo. So our cat, we brought our cat with us. So if you have questions on how to bring a pet from, let's say, Colombia to the United States, I can answer your questions on how to bring a pet to the United States. And I also made a video on how to bring pets to travel with pets, whether it's to the US or to another country, which is good, right? You can't beat that. Bud Garcia, good afternoon, Diego and Karina from Washington State. Welcome on aboard, Bud Garcia. And now your future wife-to-be lives in Thailand, just close to Bangkok, right? And you're almost there. You're almost at the end of this process. Abdul Wahab Kanu, good evening, Diego. I am the beneficiary. Very good. And my wife is the petitioner. So you're on a spousal visa. We got married. She changed her last name to my name. Can we file with the adjustment of status with the new name? Yes, you most definitely can. Absolutely, you can do that. If you are filing for a green card and your wife, who is an American citizen, took your last name, when you fill out the application for the green card, she can use your last name because she's married to you. It's no problem to do that. Ro Figueroa, saludos Diego and Karina, waiting and waiting and waiting. Yeah, we went through it. It took us 22 months to get from NOA 1 letter to getting to the United States of America. 22 months. But things are getting faster and faster. Things are speeding up. Things are speeding up between NOA 1 and NOA 2, especially. And Bud Garcia, yes, she is. Yep, she's from Thailand. And John Arrow-Camoni, being a wild Diego. Well, come on, John. Welcome back on the channel. Ask me your questions if you have any questions, or just hang out and chill with us. Bud Garcia, I have a question. What is a gas registration? What is a GSS registration confirmation? I have no idea. Never heard of it before. What is a GSS registration confirmation? I don't know. I've never heard of that. In 9 years of processing K1 visas, I've never heard of that. But I'll find out. Badila Mike, hi Diego, please. Embassy asked me to bring alien registration confirmation page. I don't know where to it. Someone told me it is number 1 and number 2. Okay, your alien registration confirmation page is NOA 2 letter. It's not your NOA 1 letter, it's your NOA 2 letter. Okay? That's what it is. I don't know you don't know where it is, you gotta find it. Priyanka, hello Diego and beautiful Karina. Look how pretty she is. She's beautiful. My beautiful wife from Caracas, Venezuela. Claire and Madsen vlogs. Hi again, you too. What's going on, Claire and Madsen? Madsen and I received the I-797 today. Have to wait 2 to 4 weeks, but before we can schedule our interview, it's okay. It is what it is. Can we schedule the medical exam before getting the new case number from the NBC? Sure. If you have ready status from the embassy, if the U.S. embassy is ready for you, if they're just waiting on you, you can schedule the medical exam. Jenny Brielle, hi Diego. So let me go back to Claire and Madsen. I received the 797. So you got the NOA 2 letter. You got the NOA 2 letter, I'm assuming, and you got to wait 2 to 4 weeks before you can schedule the interview. Well, if you have ready status, that's when you can schedule the medical exam and get that done. Janie Brielle, hi Diego and Karina, hope all is well. We're good, Janie Brielle. Abdul Wahab Kanu, boss, is the adjustment of status fee is one-time fee, or should we pay for the different packages? And also, what is the USI address for Pennsylvania? Okay, if you apply for your green card before April 1st, 2024, you pay $1,225, which includes the biometrics. Okay, that includes the biometrics fee. Now, let me make sure I answer your question. Do you pay a different pack? No, you're gonna if you apply for work permits and advanced parole on April 1st or past April 1st, you're gonna have to pay a separate fee for the green card, the biometrics, the work permit, and the advanced parole. But if you apply for your green card application on or before April 1st, 2024, before April 1st, so March 31st will be basically the cutoff. You can apply for the work permit for free. You can apply for advanced parole for free. You pay for the biometrics and you pay for the green card. As of right now, for one person, the green card cost is $1,225. And your next question that you have for me is, what is the address for Pennsylvania? So you live in beautiful Pennsylvania, and you want to know where to mail your green card application. Well, you're going to send it to Carroll Stream, Illinois. Okay. If you use the postal service, if you use the U.S. Postal Service, you're going to mail your green card application to USCIS, attention, adjustment of status, AOS, PO Box 4109, Carroll Stream, Illinois 60197-4109. If you want to use UPS, FedEx, DHL, you will mail it to attention, adjustment of status, Box 4109, 2500 Westfield Drive, Elgin, Illinois 60124-7836. There you go. You got the address right here on this channel where to mail your green card application. Abdul, if you didn't catch all that, you can go back and watch the video and then write it down and watch it again and write the addresses down. Priyanka, I received the I-797C for adjustment of status 10 minutes ago. Still waiting for biometrics appointment letter. Well, congratulations, Priyanka. Priyanka, now I told you were going to get it, right? I said it's going to take a little bit longer because your package went to Phoenix, Arizona. It takes a little bit longer there. You'll get your biometrics appointment letter probably tomorrow or the next day. Bud Garcia, it shows on what she needs to take to the interview. Okay, that's good. Schedule the medical exam if you're at that point. Francois Livingston, good evening, Diego and Karina. What's going on, Francois? Are you making progress on the stuff I helped you with? Get that done. Go to the library, get that thing processed, get it done, get it in the mail as soon as you can. But let me read it before you send it. Okay? Claire and Madsen vlogs. Also, how soon can you leave Brazil once picking up the visa from the embassy in Rio? You can leave the next day. Could it be easily as the same day if we have it in the hand? If you want, you can leave. He's got his passport. He's got his K1 visa in his Brazilian passport. You can go from the pickup point from the passport to the airport and fly to the United States. Do it right away. You can do it the same day if you want. And Bud Garcia, I have good news. I got my packet 3-4 today. I told you would, Bud. You just got to be patient, right? And now you have it. That's great. Good news, Bud. Congratulations. Priyanka, in our 797C, it says that our case is being processed at the National Benefits Center. Okay, that's no problem. Do you have any more information about the National Benefits Center? It's just a bit of a quicker turnaround. The NBC processes green cards just a little bit faster than the other avenues. It's normal. You're good. They're just processing your green card. Don't overthink this, Priyanka. Keep calm. Don't overthink it. They are processing your green card. That's what they're doing. Francois Livingston, for the letter of intent, do you just type a statement about your intent to marry, and do you include wedding plans on that page? Yes, Francois. Now, I've made videos on how to write letters of intent to get married, okay? But when you write the letter of intent to get married, you got to say, number one, you are a U.S. citizen. Number two, you are legally free and able to get married. You are legally free and able to get married. Number three, you're going to say that you promise immigration, you will get married to your future husband within 90 days of his arrival in the United States of America. And then you put in that letter your wedding plans, your trip to visit with him, the time you spent together. You guys still love each other. You still want to be, you're in a relationship still, and you look forward to getting married, as do all your friends, right? That's what you put in the letter of intent to get married. And then you sign it and date it, okay? Francois, you got it? Jenny Brielle, I mailed my adjustment of status package on February 29th with the United States Postal Service. Since then, the tracking on the package has not been updated. Do you think I should resend the packet, but with DHL, UPS, FedEx? Well, my recommendation is you never, ever mail a green card application with the United States Postal Service, okay? They lost Karina's social security number for 2 days, okay? Always use a courier service to mail your green card application or your K1 visa package to immigration. FedEx, DHL, UPS, never the Postal Service. Do I recommend you resend it? No. The post office has it. Did you send it with the tracking on it? Go to the post office with your tracking number and ask them, where the heck is your green card application? Don't resend it, okay? Since then, the tracking on the package has not been updated. Go to the post office and ask them, where is your green card package? Should I resend it? No. You'd already done sent it by U.S. Postal. They have it. Now you got to wait for the U.S. government to get it to the U.S. government. If anytime in the future, when you lift the conditions on the green card, use FedEx, UPS, DHL. Never use the Postal Service. Just my opinion. Bud Garcia, do you know what bank I need to pay for my visa interview? Because that doesn't show on the packet 3, packet 4. For Thailand, I don't know. It should tell you. The packet 3, packet 4, it should tell you where you pay the visa fee. That's why they send you the packet 3, packet 4 with instructions where to pay the visa fee. So I find out for you, but I don't know right off the top of my head right now. Does that mean I'm at the ready status? No, it means that no, you got to check. You got to wait for the embassy to tell you you're at ready status. You're waiting on the embassy. It's probably in transit. And it's at the embassy right now, and they're going to process it as ready status. You just got to wait for the update on your SIAC account. But you're pretty close. Priyanka, accept public charge. I am confident about the rest of our adjustment of status package. Yeah. Worst case scenario, Priyanka, is you'll get a RFE to correct pages 13 and 14 on the 480 on your page 485 on USCIS form 485. You'll probably have to get to a correction on page 13 and 14. Worst case scenario. Best case scenario is they just approve it and overlook it. Bud Garcia, do you think she'll be in the USA by May? No, probably by July, first week of July. Play, how long does it take from approval to issued? Depends on the country. Play, what country? In Colombia, it took, what, 2 days? In Bogota, U.S. Embassy, Bogota, Colombia, a couple of days. John Aracamoni, I am the beneficiary. We got a date for the interview, and we've been getting documents together. With your permission, I would like to ask Karina, did she feel any pressure while preparing for the interview? Tu nervioso para cita en Baja Bogotá? No, she's cool. She said it was easy. No, it was not, John. It was it wasn't difficult. Dress business casual. Be relaxed. If you don't know the answer to a question, say I don't know. That's it. I don't know the answer to that question, and then wait for the next question. But be confident. The big thing here is the relationship is real. You're confident. You dress business casual, and you're ready to take on the world. And make sure you got all your documents together. Make sure you don't miss anything. Don't forget anything. Abdul Wahab Kanu, Diego, is the adjustment of status process fast in Pennsylvania? Nothing's fast in a green card application, whether it's Chicago, Illinois, or Arizona. It's not fast. You just got to wait it out, my friend. Priyanka, well, look at you. Look at that fantastic super chat, Priyanka. Thank you so much for that super chat. We're building our gas money kitty up for our trip to New Orleans, because we got to drive to New Orleans for Karina's biometrics, which is no big deal. But she gets to see Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana. And she gets to see the big city of New Orleans. But we're not going to be there for long. It's just for biometrics. It's not for vacation. In the future, we'll do the vacation. Let me see. I don't want to miss anybody's questions. Francois, Diego, I'm sorry to be a pain, but YouTube cut off in the middle of you answering my question. Okay, let me answer the question for you. In the letter of intent to get married, Francois, this is very important. You will include the following statements. These are mandatory statements in a letter of intent to get married. Number one, you are legally free and able to get married to your future husband, and then spell out his name, full name. You are a United States citizen. You promise to marry, spell out your future husband's full name within 90 days of his arrival in the United States of America. Then you say, these are my wedding plans. This is where we're going to get married. These are the guests that are going to come to our wedding. And then your relationship is still strong. You still love each other. You can't wait to get married. Your family and friends are looking forward to meeting your future husband. You put all that in the letter of intent to get married. But the most important part is, number one, you state you are legally free and able to marry. Number two, you are a U.S. citizen. And number three, you promise USCIS immigration that you will marry your future husband within 90 days of his feet touching down in the United States. And you hear the pitty patter of feet in the airport. That's when the clock starts for the 90 days. Let me see. You got it. Priyanka, thank you, Diego and Karina. You are welcome, Priyanka. You are right there. You're right at the end now. You're close. You're close. Okay, play. You're in Ethiopia. Oh, okay, fantastic. Larry Piercy, this channel is weird. They just let me in. And play. How long does it take for approval to issued at the U.S. Embassy in Ethiopia? From approved to issued, probably about 4 or 5 days. It's not very long. It's pretty quick. It's quick. They want to get it out of their hair. They want you out of their hair. They got enough going on at the embassy with tourist visas, spousal visas, you know, there's a lot going on at U.S. embassies, guys. Larry Piercy, this channel is weird. They just let me in. Well, you got to let the cat in and the cat out sometimes, Larry. I mean, YouTube's controlling it, not me, man. I don't control it. Let me see. Bud Garcia, I'm looking at the 50-yard target right now. There you go, Bud. You are right. You're right there. John Aracamoni, thank you. And also thanks for always pronouncing my name perfectly well, Diego. You're welcome. Not a problem. Larry Piercy, yes, YouTube is jiggy. Yeah, that's a good word right there. Maybe I'll create a new YouTube channel called The Jiggy Channel. I'll create a channel called The Jiggy Channel. How about that? I don't know what the content's going to be, but it's like a cool name. Fazak, the Postal Service is an absolute mess right now. I couldn't agree more. USCIS mailed me an RFE on March 6th. I'm still waiting for it. It's very annoying. It is. It is very annoying. That's why I don't deal with the Postal Service unless I have to. They lost Karina's Social Security letter for 2 or 3 days. I had to file a complaint. And then all of a sudden, when I filed a complaint with the head honchos, all of a sudden, it showed up in the mailbox. What can I say? Let me see. Priyanka, enjoy the Mountain Dew on your drive. Both Diego and Karina, thank you. Thank you, Priyanka. We appreciate you. Bud Garcia, the embassy is saying all I have to do is send my dad, your dad? What do you mean send your dad? Where are you going to send your dad to the embassy in Thailand for? You mean the DS-160 and pay for the interview? Okay, we'll get it done. Fill out the DS-160, help your beneficiary, help your beautiful wife-to-be, submit the DS-160, print the confirmation page, and schedule the visa interview. You're there, man. You're right there. I didn't know you were that far along. Francois Livingston, I got 8 letters from friends like you suggested. Very good. Good job, Francois. That's good work. Hedrax Soldiero of Christ Fire. I-131 form, part 37A. It says applicant signature. I know I can't put my daughter's name. She's too young. Do I sign for my daughter or my wife? You can do that. You most definitely can do that. She's too young. You sign. Mahira, have to give interview for adjustment of status. It depends, Mahira. If you put together a strong green card application, you got a strong green card application, fantastically strong. Immigration are not going to waste their time interviewing you again because they can see from the green card application, you don't need another interview. So how do you put together a strong green card application? Well, I made a video about it. Just go watch it. And it doesn't cost you a penny. It depends. If you put together just a very basic green card application, marriage certificate, basic stuff, like a C+ test, you're probably going to go for another interview somewhere. But if you put together an A+ green card application, an A+ green card package, immigration aren't going to waste their time interviewing you again. They don't have time. They'll go to the next person who didn't do such a good job on their green card application. Let me see here. Bud Garcia, get to work on getting your visa interview scheduled, okay? I think we're going to see you're a beneficiary in the United States by May. Let me see. Hedrax, hey guys, play. Diego, 90 days until you get married or 90 days to apply. You have 90 days from the day of your I-94. When you land in the United States of America, the Border Patrol will issue you an I-94, either in a computer where they don't give you a printout. You have to print it out yourself at home, and they can also put it in your passport. When the I-94 starts, that's when the 90-day countdown starts. Okay, you got to get married when the I-94 commencement date starts. Francois, is the letter of intent separate than the explanation letter that we talked about? Yes, totally different. Just want to be clear because today I worked late, but tomorrow I go to the library. 2 separate letters. One is an affidavit of explanation. The other is a letter of intent to get married. You're going to address the first letter as letter of intent to get married. The second letter you're going to address as affidavit for a waiver. Okay, the second letter is a waiver affidavit. The first letter is a letter of intent to get married. Two separate cookies and creams. Okay, Francois. Larry, I am cool. Well, that's good. Hedrax, I-864 Part 3, 4A, family member. Should I put my daughter biological father's last name or my last name? The father, the biological father. Immigration want to know who her dad is. That's what they want to know. Not they already know you're the stepdad. They want to know who her biological dad is. So you put his name in there. Okay? Trust me, Hedrax. All right? Come on, man. Trust me. I'm keeping you straight. I'm saving you money on immigration attorneys. You know? Today there was an immigration attorney started answering questions for me. I'm like, I said, okay, what are you doing on the channel, dude? Why are you here? What are you trolling for clients? Because I built together this fantastic channel. Corinne and I built this channel for you guys. It's very strong. It's global. It's all around the world. And now I've got immigration attorneys jumping on here trying to, I don't know what they're doing. They're answering my questions. So I booted him off, not because I wanted to boot him off the channel, because he has a right to look at it, but he's trying to make money off of our creation. You know, I don't like that. If he wants to make money as an immigration attorney, he needs to go find his clients. Don't jump on this channel, which is your channel, where we do it for free, right? All right, then. Let me see. So, Hedrax, do you understand what I just said there? The biological father's name goes there. Larry Piercy, I'm your daddy, bud. Lily Lurkin, don't forget to like, click, and share. Diego and Karina has helped us tremendously in our process. Now, there's one thing I never do, guys. I never ask you to subscribe to this channel. I never ask you to like anything. I never ask you to do any of that. Sergio E. Leon, hi, Diego. How long did it take for her Social Security card to arrive? 10 days. But, it was 10 days. Is her adjustment of status still pending? It's in Chicago. The biometrics is this week. We got to go to New Orleans this week. I know AP is currently taking about 18 months. AP, what is an AP? That's Phoenix, right? That's in Phoenix, Arizona, I believe. I think it's going to probably take 6-7 months. It won't take 18 months to get a green card. That's crazy time. Lily Larkin, yeah, I never ask you guys to subscribe to this channel, like the channel, or do whatever, share it. This is your channel. If you think it's a good information, then that's up to you to do that. But I'm not a panhandler. I don't sit on the side of the road going, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. I don't do that. That's stupid. I don't want, if I'm watching a YouTube channel and the first thing they say to me is subscribe, I don't watch the video. I'm like, why would I do that? I don't even know if I like your video yet. Hedrax, the biometrics. I'm doing this Tuesday. Okay, mail with I-45 package. Is that okay? What form must I bring with me? You're working on the green card, right? The biometrics is this Tuesday. Mail with I-45 package. When you pay, if you're applying for a green card, the biometrics is scheduled for you by the immigration. If you're applying for the K-1 visa, you schedule the biometrics. You're in the country of where your beneficiary is. But if you are applying for a green card, you just pay for the biometrics fee, and then immigration will send you a letter. They'll send you a letter telling you where the biometrics is going to be, what day, what time, and then they'll send you a page where you fill out information about your wife. How tall is she? How much does she weigh? What's her hair color? What's her eye color? Where was she born? What's her nationality? You fill that form out and you bring that to the biometrics. So when Karina and I go to her biometrics in New Orleans this week, we will bring her passport, the notification letter from immigration that scheduled her biometrics, plus the biographic page that they sent me to fill out, telling, which, gives her height, weight, hair color, eye color, and citizenship status. Priyang Bud Garcia, I lead from the front, Larry. Okay, that's good. Priyanka, one more question, Diego. My Social Security card says my married name. Will that be okay? Perfectly fine. That's good. You're good. That's a great. When Karina gets her work permit, we have to go back to Social Security office and re-update her Social Security card to her married name. We have to just go back and repeat it, but that's no big deal. Priyanka, Larry Piercy, things seem to be moving at the NBC in Thailand faster. Yeah, Larry, they are. Bud Garcia, he's at the stage now. I didn't realize he was able to schedule the interview and pay for the fee. He should be getting his prometida here pretty soon. He's right at the end of the line. He's on the end zone. He's at the end zone, ready for a touchdown. Priyanka, when we went to the Social Security office, we took the marriage certificate, date of birth certificate, along with I-94 and your passport, because they want to see they want to see the K1 visa too. Play. Okay, it is 90 days count day to marry, not to apply. Can you apply at any time after married? That's right. Meaning after the 90 days, as long as we are married, the status will not fall. That's correct. As long as you get married within 90 days, if you fall out of status on your I-94, your beautiful wife isn't going to get deported. Because your I-94 gives you 90 days from this day to this day. Karina's I-94 expires on April 1st, 2024. But she's already applied for her green card. We've already received notification they received her green card package. We've got biometrics to go to this week. Will she get her green card by April 1st of 2024? No chance. But is she going to be out of status? Yes. Is she going to be deported? No. Because immigration, no. She is waiting for her green card adjudication. So you don't worry about it. You must get married, though, within 90 days. 90 days. If you do not get married within 90 days, your beneficiary must leave the United States within 30 days or get deported. You understand what I said there, Play, right? Kamir 1. Hello, Diego and Karina. How are you? We're good. Kamir 1. Your beneficiary is from Cambodia. Larry Piercy, when was you on the channel without us knowing? Well, we did a live stream yesterday, and everybody in the whole world knew about it, from India to Philippines to Colombia, Guyana. I checked the analytics on the channel, and everybody, it seems like there was like 50 countries watching us. Where were you? Play, can you apply for the work permit before all the forms? No, you apply for the work permit with the adjustment of status paperwork. If you apply for a work permit separately right now, you got to pay for it. If you apply for your work permit with your green card application, there's no charge. But on April 1st, there's going to be a charge for it. April 1st, 2024, you're going to have to pay for the green card, the biometrics, the work permit, and the advanced parole document. But right now, if you would put your green card application together and mail it to immigration before April 1st, you don't have to pay for the work permit or the advanced parole, which is a good deal. Let me see. Play. You got that, right? Hedrix, on I-765 Part 2, information about you and your full legal name. Should I put my daughter's name, last name, as my last name? No, you can't do that. Or the one in her passport. The one in her passport. Your daughter hasn't changed her last name. Only your wife, Hedrix, has changed her last name. Your wife has taken your last name. Your daughter cannot do that. That is a different legal process. Now, I'm not an immigration attorney, and I'm not a family law attorney. I'm a real estate agent, okay? But I'm telling you, you cannot change your daughter's last name to your last name because she's your stepdaughter. You have to do that through adoption, okay? You just can't arbitrarily change her name. Only your wife can do that. Only your wife can change her last name to your last name. Karina took my last name, okay? But the children cannot do that. The children keep their last name. Listen to me, my friend. I don't want you getting any legal trouble with immigration. You got it? You put your stepdaughter, okay? Her name is going to be whatever her name is in her passport, not your last name. She didn't marry you. Her mom married you. So her mom changed her last name to your last name. She didn't marry you. She's your daughter, but she's your stepdaughter, which means you cannot change her last name without going through a legal adoption process. Larry Piercy, you're cutting into the bottom feeders' money attorneys. I had an immigration attorney start answering questions on this channel. I'm looking now, I'm like, what the heck? Dude, start your own channel, okay? And stop trying to troll for clients on this channel. This is the free channel. This isn't the place for immigration attorneys to try to troll for clients. I don't like that, okay? Karina and I put a lot of sweat equity into this YouTube channel so we can give you this information for free. And the occasional super chat, which we appreciate. And now I've got immigration attorneys jumping on here trying to create a symbiotic relationship with me. Well, I put him out to pasture and blocked him. Let me see here. Yeah, I'm cutting into immigration attorneys' monies. You're right. That's right. Francois Livingston, one more question on the explanation letter. Would you mind telling me, please, who do I address this to? To whom it may concern on the explanation letter. Type affidavit waiver. That's correct. Francois, you know the answer. Sorry, Diego, my head is spinning thinking about all this. Francois, you and 1,000 other people had the same problem on the RFE. You're not the first one. You're not going to be the last one. Don't let your head spin. Calm down. You're going to write a letter of affidavit of intent to get married, and you're going to write a letter of affidavit for a waiver in regards to what we talked about. All right? 2 separate letters, and then you'll get your NOA 2 letter, and then you'll get your approval, and then you're going to be all done with this. And you're going to be saying, man, it wasn't so bad after all. Relax, Francois. Don't let your head spin. Don't let immigration spin your head out of this, okay? I've been through all this with what you're going through, what you all are going through. I've been through it before, guys. You just got to be relaxed and calm. Francois, please relax, okay? Play, what if we are married but have not applied? Can we still be okay? Yeah, you're good. But don't wait forever to apply for your green card, because that puts your wife, that blocks her from being able to do things, like the countdown for U.S. citizenship, being able to find a job, putting on your bank. She's in limbo without a green card. Get it processed. Camille 1, biometrics are scheduled for next week. Fantastic news. Good to hear. That's great news, Camille 1. Kimberly reviews. What do you review? Hello, glad to finally catch the live stream. Kimberly, glad to see you. We're welcome aboard the channel. We're saving you money, right? We're saving you lots of money in here. We're not, immigration attorneys are good if you need one. But you really don't on a K-1 or a green card application. The only time you really need an immigration attorney is if you have like a criminal record. That's bad. And you want to know if you qualify for the benefit. That's when you get an immigration attorney involved. Hey, do I qualify for this K-1 visa? Do I qualify for this? But if you qualify, you don't need an attorney. Headrex, I got it. Appreciate you are helping a lot. There you go. That's good. No problem, Headrex. Bud Garcia, I want to say thank you for all the information that you have given to me to get through this waiting and waiting and waiting. Bud Garcia, you're at the end zone. You're ready for touchdown. You're right there. Get on it. Francois, look, man. Francois, thank you, Francois. Thank you, Francois. Francois, enjoy Hardee's, Karina. This is for you. It's para ti, desayuno in Hardee's.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Diego, for everything. For us. Francois, I'm here for you guys. All right? Karina's here for you. We're going to get you through this. Francois, you are going to get your NOA 2 letter. You're going to get your visa approved. Immigration didn't deny your visa. They just asking you for a waiver. That's all. They're asking you. It's like you were caught speeding on the interstate and the state trooper pulls you over and he gives you a warning ticket. He didn't fine you. He just says, don't do that again. And then you go on your merry way. Right? Get the paperwork together, Francois. Get it together. Please get it done. And then let me read that. Let me read both the letters before you send them. Before you mail, let me see them. Let me read them, okay? Let me see. Glad to help you, Bud. Larry Pierces. Welcome, Bud. Bud Garcia. We will work together, Larry. Yeah, Bud and Larry, both Marines. They're working together. Lily Larkin, look at you, man. Look at that super chat, Lily. Lily, thank you too for easing a lot of the stresses of this process. My fiance and I, we cannot appreciate you enough. Lily, we appreciate you for watching. If I can save you $5,000, $4,000 on an immigration attorney, then I'll mission and help you keep calm. Don't stress immigration. Don't stress immigration, guys. Don't stress it. You qualify for the benefit. Okay, you get an RFE. What does that mean? Well, you forgot something. Did you get denied? No. You just forgot something and they want to see it. The only way you would get denied is if you don't provide the information. With Francois, they're asking for a letter of intent to get married and a waiver affidavit. That's it. When they get it, they'll approve your NOA2 letter, Francois. Lily, thank you so much for that. I mean, you guys are great, okay? Don't get jealous now. No celos.
No.
Right. Kimberly Reviews. We received a notification a month ago saying our packet was being sent to the U.S. Embassy in Greece. Should we complete the DS-160 now? No, wait for the ready status from the embassy in Greece. Now, listen up, Kimberly. If your beneficiary has a Greek passport, it must be translated into English by a company in Greece. Okay, a translation company in Greece. Okay, you got to get that Greek passport translated into English. All other countries in the world, you don't have to translate passports. But I know that Greece requires that you get the passport biographic page translated into English by a company in Greece. Okay, a certified translation. So get that done too. Your benefit, if you, Kimberly, are you the person in Greece, living in Greece? Well, are you the sponsor? But you got to get that passport translated into English for the embassy interview and for the green card application, okay? Trust me on this one. Wait until you get the ready status, Kimberly, before you file the DS-160, okay? Bud Garcia, I have to get out of your way so you can get my space, Larry. Larry and Bud, man, you guys are great. Now, Larry's a Purple Heart recipient, Bud. He's a hero, okay? Hedrex, I'm doing the green card process with my wife and daughter. They both must do physical this Tuesday. Yes, that's true. We're doing the physical. Can I send the results in the I-485 package when I send it? Yes. You get the medical exam done, Hedrex. Redo the medical exam. Redo it. Get a doctor, civil surgeon approved by the State Department, okay, to complete a 693 medical exam plus sign off on new vaccinations. Just recertify the vaccinations. He'll put them in a sealed envelope, but you and your daughter, stepdaughter, include those in the green card application. That will save you 5 or 6 months, 4 months of time on your green card processing, okay? And it will prevent an RFE. If the immigration officer wants it right now and doesn't wait for the embassy to send it, he'll send you an RFE, which means it puts a delay on your green card application, which means you got to go get a medical exam done, and it slows the process down. Just go get it done. Get it done. Get signed off on get the doctor to sign the 693 and the vaccination. Put it in your green card application, okay? Francois, thank you, Francois, for that super chat, Francois. And Lily Lurkin, thank you, Lily, also. We appreciate you guys. We really do. And Lily's right. The goal is to take the stress off of you. I want to take that weight off your shoulders, guys. Focus on getting married and your wedding and your honeymoon. Quit focusing on immigration. You qualify for the benefit. Just don't let them stress you out. And Lily, that was your first super chat on the live stream. We appreciate that. So YouTube told me to say this is your first super chat. Congratulations. Well, I'm not, I'm going to say that anyway, but thank you. Larry Piercy, move and get out of the way. Larry, Lily, great name, comes firing in there. Priyanka, how can we send documents for you to review? Well, you could, if you want me to review something, if you really want me to review something, okay, you can send it to my email address, okay. But I don't do it very often because I'm too busy with doing other stuff. But I will. If you have a serious issue with the green card application, if you really have a problem and you really want me to fix it, send it to my email address, okay? And I'll put it right here. This is my email address, all right? If you really want me to check it, okay? Francois, I'm just too scared. What are you scared of, Francois? You didn't get a denial. You got a request for further evidence. The request for further evidence is the affidavit for the waiver. Mother, may I have a waiver, please? Thank you. And a letter of intent to get married, plus all the supporting documents. As soon as they get it, they can process your visa. That's all they're waiting on. Let me see here. Francois, YouTube is weird because it won't let me do more than $9.99 super chats at a time. Well, we appreciate the super chats, whatever it is, but I don't know why it's doing that. I don't understand. I don't control YouTube, okay? Larry Piercy, don't say that, Jiggy Diego, embarrassing me. Jiggy is a great name. I want to create a YouTube channel called Jiggy. I don't know what it's going to be about, but I'll make up a channel called Jiggy. And see what I figure out some content. Bud Garcia, we talk every day. Very good. Keep the evidence that you keep chatting to your beneficiary in Thailand, Bud. The embassy may ask for evidence of continued communication. They're going to ask, when was the last time you spoke to your beneficiary? Well, it was in a WhatsApp chat yesterday. Okay, where is it at? Where's the chat? They may ask for it. They asked Karina, when was the last time you spoke to Diego, your sponsor? About an hour and a half ago. He's in bed sick in our apartment. He's sick with the flu and mountain fever. Bogota, Colombia is at 10,300 feet above sea level, and I got sick as a dog the night before her visa interview. I was just really sick. I couldn't move, guys. Karina got out of bed at 4 o'clock in the morning, got dressed in her business attire, told me to stay in bed and that she would go to the visa interview by herself. She don't worry about it. And the immigration officer said, the consular officer said, "Oh, Karina, when did you speak to Diego?" About 2 hours ago. Oh, really? Where was he? Well, he's in bed at home in our apartment. He's sick as a dog. Oh, really? I'm so sorry. Boom. And then Karina could back up the fact that I was in Colombia because she took the boarding passes with her to the visa interview. So if they asked for proof that I was in Bogota, Karina would have said, well, here you go. Here's the boarding passes. Fazak, why and what are the main reasons you would be approved for NOA2? Well, you qualify for the benefit and you're in a real relationship with your beneficiary. You love each other and you want to get married. Yet can be refused a visa at the interview. I would think you have met the criteria for approval except the medical. If the consular officer at the interview at the embassy doesn't think you're in a bona fide relationship, he'll block or she will block the visa. They'll block it right there. Okay? But the first thing they do, the consular officer, before they talk to you, is they look through your K1 visa application. So if you submit a strong K1 visa application with at least a year's of evidence of you guys in a relationship, then you'll get your K1 visa. The consular officer won't mess with you at the embassy interview. But if you put together a pretty pitiful K1 visa package with the basics, just the bare minimum for an approval, then the visa officer has the option to block you and cancel your visa right there. And the Border Patrol officer has the same option. So what's the criteria for approval at the visa interview? Love each other, be in a real relationship, have a strong relationship, be together for a long time, make lots of trips back and forth to see each other, have lots of photos together with family and friends, Immigration couldn't care less about selfies. You can do selfies all day long. They don't care. They don't even look at them. They toss them aside. They want to see pictures of you, Mr. Sponsor, Miss Sponsor, your beneficiary, her brothers, her sisters, her family, her friends, her amigos, her amigas. Those are the people they want to see in the pictures. And don't forget, when you put photographs together for K1 visa application, on the pictures, you put the name of the people, where the picture was taken, and the date it was taken. Like I was in the street with Karina. Karina just got off of work in Bogota. This was in 2021. And all of her friends were with her. And I said, hey, let's get a picture in the street. So I got a photograph with Karina and about 5 of her friends. And her friends said, what's this for? I said, it's for immigration. I want to see I'm hanging out with you. They said, okay. And I included that picture of Karina, myself, and her 5 friends in the K1 visa application. And I put the names of the people, where the picture was taken, and the date. It was I think it was like in September 2021, something like that. Let me see. Priyanka, thank you, Diego and Karina. You guys are the best. Oh, if you are really stressing this, Priyanka, send me an email with what you want me to look at. All right. But I can't do it. I can't do it to everybody. I'll be spending all day doing emails. But I'll help you, Priyanka, okay? And Janice Jefferson, and also Francois Livingston. Ted, the Colonel. Hey, Diego, Colonel here. I have my family here in South Carolina. Very good. Where there's a form I should get at the port of entry in Atlanta or find on the website. Okay, you're looking for the I-94 form, right, Colonel? You go to the I-94 official website, or you can Google Border Patrol I-94. Go into Google and Google Border Patrol I-94. Okay? And then you click on there and you look for and then you want to get the most recent entry into the United States for everybody. You click on there and you're going to put in the person's name as it is on the I-94, on the passport, her passport number and country of origin. And then you will see it. There your I-94 is going to pop up on the screen, and then you print like 3 or 4 copies. Because the Social Security Administration wants to see a copy. Have your beneficiary or your new wife carry a copy around with her in her purse, so she's got proof of legal entry into the United States until she gets a work permit or a green card. But go to the I-94 official website, which is the Border Patrol. So the question is, you have your family here in South Carolina. Where is there a form I should get at the port of entry? It's the Border Patrol. Okay, forget Atlanta. Forget the airport. It's irrelevant. The Border Patrol, it controls the borders for the whole United States, and doesn't matter where they're at. You go into the I-94 official website, or Google the arrival departure form I-94. Boom! It'll take you right to it. Fakira, love to see you. Betty Mamo. Hello, Diego and beautiful Karina. God bless you guys. God bless you, Betty, also. We hope your family is doing well, Betty. Hedrax, hey, Diego, that's my Betty Mamo. Hey, Betty Mamo, nice to see you. Hedrax is a lucky guy, isn't he? Congratulations to the both of you. Okay, welcome to the United States of America. We're glad you're here. We welcome you here. Fakira, okay, she above me on the chat. No worries. Welcome, Betty. Fakira, time taken for adjustment of status, work permit, advance parole. 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months. It depends on where it goes and how well you put your package together. Paya, India. Hi, Diego. You are best friend. I am Raj from India. We love Raj from India, our friend from India. We love everybody in India. Beautiful country. I have finally interviewed on March 22nd. Good. In Mumbai. Please suggest me about interviews. Some tips. I am nervous and excited. Number 1, don't be nervous. There's nothing to be nervous about. You're at the finish line. You're at the touchdown. You're at the finish line. Okay? Dress business casual. Be relaxed when you go to the visa interview at the consulate in Mumbai. Okay? The consular officer is not there to try to trick you up. He's not going to try to trick you with trick questions or anything like that. Nothing like that. It's going to be very easy, very simple. Just be relaxed. And if you don't know the answer to a question, say, I don't know. Don't make up stories. Don't make up something. Well, blah, 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 blah. No. If you don't know, say you don't know. That's what they want to hear. Immigration want to see honesty and integrity. Okay? That's what they want. Paya, relax. Congratulations. March 22nd. It's right around the corner. Priyanka, thank you, Diego. You're welcome. And Hedrax, that's my wife, Betty Mamo. Well, hey, Betty. We're glad you're in America. Welcome. Ted, thank you. Nope. Hey, Colonel, come on. Trust the old senior chief, all right? I've been around the block. I pulled out more immigration knives out of my back than you can count, shake a stick at. I've been through this thing for 9 years. Francois Livingston, I am more than happy to send USIS copies of every text from the start. That's a good plan. Phone logs, screenshots, video chats. Is that what they're asking for? Yes. I already sent all once, but we're going to do it again. Send it again because a new person's reviewing your case. It's not going to be the same person reviewing your case, Francois. So you got to resend everything. Plus the letter of affidavit requesting a waiver as per the laws of the U.S. Congress, which we talked about. Betty Mamo, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, we're glad you're here. I know Hedrax is very glad you're here. He's finally reunited with his now wife, beautiful wife. Get to become, learn about America, learn about this country, learn all you can about the country. Hedrax, thank you guys, and Betty. Mrs. Hedrax, keep doing your great job, guys. Always. We're not going anywhere. We're keeping the channel rolling for you guys. Francois, Diego, are people allowed to change wedding plans, like from getting married at the court to changing it to getting married at the beach? Most definitely. You can do that. I got a fly laying on my head. I don't know. Our cat Tokyo normally catches all the flies in the house. He didn't catch this one. You can do that, Francois. It's no problem. Let me see. 77 podcasts, Senegal. The appointments are taking a long time, forever. That's true. Senegal, Ghana, it's slow. Priyanka, in case of RFE for public charge, I would like to have your opinion. That's why I asked for your contact. If you get an RFE for the public charge, write out your address and your case number and all that. I don't want to see that, but just send me a copy of the RFE and I'll help you with it if you get one. Okay? I don't think you will, but if you do, I'll be ready to help you. Esteban Acosta. Hey Diego, again from Navarre. Yeah, you're right down the street. Quick timeline for your viewers. This is your channel, guys. NOA 1, 14 April 2023. NOA 2, 9 February 2024. MVC welcome letter, March 4th, 2024. Case ready, 7 March. Manila, Philippines. Medical exam tomorrow. Well, soon we're going to have a new Filipino lady in Santa Rosa County, and we can't wait for you to get her here. Esteban, congratulations. Jeffrey Garcia, greetings from California. We are prepared for our interview in May. Quick question, when my fiance arrives in the United States, when will she be able to travel outside of the United States legally? Why would she want to leave once she gets here? Karina never once asked me that question. She said, I'm in America. I want to live here. I don't want to go anywhere else. But if you got to travel, if you just miss mom that much, okay, you got to get advance parole document, and then you got to wait for the green card. Don't leave the United States without an advance parole document and or green card, okay? Because if you got to have those two documents to travel out of the USA. But once you get to America, stay in America. That's just my opinion. But obviously, if she's got to travel, she's got to travel. Larry Piercy, Jiggy D sounds good. Okay, Jiggy D for a YouTube channel. Jiggy D. Esteban, yes, visa interview scheduled 26th March. Good job, Esteban. Paya, thank you so much. Diego, love you both. Thanks for your advice. Paya, you've got this. You've got this. You can do this. Priyanka, thank you. Diego, no problem. Jeffrey Garcia, honeymoon travels. Okay, here's the rule for a K1 visa. Never take your new wife or husband on a honeymoon outside of the United States. Have your honeymoon inside the United States. That way, you don't get any problems trying to come back into the United States. Even with advanced parole, the Border Patrol officer could deny you re-entry. Possibly. It's not worth it. If you're going to go on, our honeymoon's going to be in Las Vegas, in Nevada. We're going on, I would much rather take Karina to Corfu, Greece for our honeymoon. She would love that. But that ain't going to happen because we'd have to leave the borders of the United States. When Karina gets her U.S. citizenship, she gets her U.S. passport, boom, we're going to England. We'll go back to Colombia, see her family. Let's see, don't take your beneficiary on a honeymoon outside the USA. Don't do it. Stay in America until you get at least a 10-year green card at the minimum. Betty Mamo, what form is G1145? That is a form where immigration will send you a text message to say they received your green card application. So when you fill out the G1145, at the bottom, you're going to put your name, your phone number, and your email address. When you mail your green card application to Chicago or wherever, in Illinois, I believe in your case, when they open up your big packet of stuff, they're going to find your G1145. They'll find your phone number, your cell phone number, and they'll send you a text with your case number. It will be an IOE number more than likely. It's just to notify you that immigration has your green card application so you can rest in bed at night and relax and don't stress that part of it. Unlike if you use the post office. Make sure you send your green card application with FedEx, UPS, or DHL. Let me see here. Honeymoon travels. Jeff Garcia, honeymoon in America. We're going to Las Vegas, and we're going to rent a car and drive around Nevada. We're going to check out. Maybe I'll take her to Area 51. We'll go to Area 51 and get a picture by the aliens. How about that? 77 podcast. Sunny Girl, been waiting for the appointment for like 3 months. Every time you check, there's no appointments. We are stuck at the EcoBank payment. Keep looking. 77 podcast. Keep looking. Don't give up. Kimberly Reviews. Thank you. You're welcome, Kimberly. Francois, so great to see the positivity on this channel. Thank you. You are a great coach. Francois, we can't wait for you to get your NOA 2 letter. You just got to do a few things. That's all. And then you'll get it. You're going to get it. You got to trust me. You're going to get it. Hedrex, where do you get the 693 form? Well, you can go to uscis.gov/forms and print it there. But if you need to find a civil surgeon, wherever it is you live in America, you got to find a civil surgeon authorized by the State Department to conduct green card interviews. Give them a call and say you need a green card medical exam, and the doctor will have it at his office. The doctor will fill it out for you. Kimberly Reviews. I review reality TV shows like Married at First Sight and Ready to Love. Oh, okay. Well, Kimberly Reviews, if you have a YouTube channel that does that, everybody needs to check it out. Check out Kimberly's YouTube channel, Kimberly Reviews. And then subscribe to her channel. Jeff Garcia, thank you for the advice. Jeff, listen, man. I think I was in Fort Lauderdale, and I was getting ready to fly to Bogota, Colombia, and there was a lady sitting next to me with her husband, and she said, I'm from Colombia too. I'm flying back to Medellin to see my grandma. I said, okay, great. Let me see your advanced parole document and your green card. Because if you don't have those two documents, you're not coming back to the United States. She said, I don't have an advanced parole. I don't have my green card yet. I just applied for it. I'm going back to see grandma. I said, once you leave the United States, you ain't coming back. Not for at least 2 years, because your husband's going to have to now apply for a spousal visa. She said, really? I said, really? I said, go ask the check-in lady there at Spirit Airlines. I think it was Spirit Airlines. And I said, she lost her plane ticket of $400 to Medellin, but I saved her a massive immigration headache. I told her husband, I said, dude, don't leave the United States. You don't have a green card. You don't have advanced parole. How are you going to come back? Well, she has her K1 visa and her passport. I said that expired when she landed in the United States. That no longer exists. Well, she's got her I-94. That's not an immigration document. That's permission slip to live in the United States and get married within 90 days. He said, really? I said, yeah, really. So they got up and left, and they didn't catch their plane to Medellin. Thank goodness for that. They lost their plane tickets, but they saved themselves thousands and thousands of dollars in immigration fees to refix whatever they were about to mess up. Thank goodness they were sitting next to me at the airport in Fort Lauderdale. I missed my flight. I was waiting for the next flight. Let me see. John Aracamoni, thank you for your kind words. You got this, John. Jeffrey Garcia, go on honeymoon. Don't leave America. Stay in America. Stay in the United States for your honeymoon. Kimberly reviews, I'm the sponsor. Okay, my fiance lives in Greece. I believe his passport is in English. I'll check to confirm. Make sure, Kimberly, that it's in English. If his passport is in Greek, you have to get it translated into English. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Fazak, there's no Mountain Dew in the United Kingdom, Diego. Well, I'll bring my own Mountain Dew. Well, you can't. I'll check it in the check-in. I'll check. I mean, if we go to England, we'll go for what, 30 days? Trenta Dia Vacazioni. We'll go for 30 days into England. I'll check 30 days worth of Mountain Dew in my suitcase. How about that? Hidrax, I mean, where do you get the I-69-3 form for the medical? The doctor. The doctor has it. You call the doctor. Hey, do you do green card medicals? Yes, we do. Are you authorized by the State Department to give green card medicals? Yes, I am. Okay, I want to schedule an appointment for my wife for her green card medical exam. Okay, the doctor will print the 693. He will do everything for you. You pay him. He does all the paperwork. If you really want to see the form, it's at uscis.gov/forms, and then you look for I-693. Shiku, hi Diego, I trust you on my daughter's paperwork. Still can't contact the embassy. Send another email to the embassy and say that you have paid the visa fee and you have submitted the DS-160 as required for the K2 visa interview. Send that email and print it. That's your evidence. Shiku, sorry, I missed an hour. I worked the night shift. Okay, Shiku. Well, if you need your rest, I mean, you don't have to be on the channel, but get your rest, okay? But I understand that you want to get your 11-year-old daughter to the United States on a K2. You paid the visa fee. You submitted the DS-160. Send another email to the embassy and say, I have done as I was directed to do. I have submitted the DS-160. I have paid the visa fee. Please, and my daughter will be accompanying me to my K1 visa interview. Send that email. Okay? VCAS, I'm really tired. I'm trying hard to see my true love, but your country and your embassy took me everything. I hate the United States and the U.S. Embassy. Well, VCAS, if you hate the United States and if you hate the U.S. Embassy, then the best thing is for you to stay in your home country. Don't come here. If you hate America, don't come here. Seriously. What does it, if you either love it here or you don't. And if you don't love it, leave. But, don't be tired, VCAS. It's a process that everybody goes through, including Karina, my beautiful wife. She went through the process, but she doesn't hate America. She loves it here. Priyanka, we sent our apartment rental agreement to, will that be good evidence? Most definitely. Good job. As long as both your names are on the rental agreement. Both names have to be on it. Your name and your husband's name. Kimberly reviews. Wow, I was hoping we could do a cruise for our honeymoon. California, it is. Kimberly, don't leave America until you have at least until your husband has at least his 10-year green card. Okay? Trust me. Or better yet, until he's a U.S. citizen. If he can speak English. Now, I've been to Greece 3 times. I went to Greece 3 times, but it was to Cebu. No, not Cebu, Corfu. Cebu's in the Philippines. I went to Corfu 3 times, and I would go to hang out at Palaokastritsa Beach. It's like a beautiful beach. It's like this. It's like a big horseshoe. And I went parasailing, and I had hamburgers, and everybody spoke English. It was great. I loved it in Corfu. Let me see. Larry Piercy and Francois used the beach in Florida. Get out of there. Francois, when you get all this immigration stuff all done and you get you get married and you get the green card for your husband, get out of New York State. Get out of there. Move to Florida, move to Texas, move to Nevada. Get out of there. Betty Mamo, thanks. No problem. Shiku, my daughter is from Sierra Leone, Diego. I know. Depends on. I have done everything. Pay visa fee. Embassy is not responding. That's normal for an embassy. It's normal. Do you have proof that you paid the visa fee? Do you have proof that the U.S. Embassy accepted the DS-160 because you printed the confirmation page? The confirmation page is where the U.S. Embassy has accepted your K2 visa interview application. Let's see. Fazak, LOL. Priyanka, find doctors on USCIS portal. Says which doctors are authorized in your region. Priyanka, you got it. Francois, I wish Larry Piercy, love from Florida. Been there many times. Okay, Francois, we're going to get you to Florida as soon as you get your husband's green card. As soon as you get married, get his green card, and then move to Florida. And then when you lift the conditions on his 2-year green card, you're going to use your new address in Florida, and it's not going to mess up immigration paperwork. Larry Piercy, you're saying it's a strong risk to travel out of the country on a 2-year green card. Most definitely it is. You are right, Larry. It is a high risk to leave the United States on a 2-year green card. A 2-year green card is a probationary green card. If you absolutely positively have to leave the United States on a 2-year green card because grandma got sick or your neighbor's cat passed away and you want to go to the cat's funeral, okay, you must bring with you, with your green card, your 2-year green card, a copy of the last tax return with you and your beneficiary's name on it, the sponsors and the beneficiary's joint tax return, a copy of the rental agreement with your apartment, or the tax, or a copy of the title to the car. Karina's on the title to our car. It's not my car, it's our car. Karina's name is on the title to the car. Okay? If you travel outside the United States on a 2-year green card, bring all of this evidence with you. Bank statements with both your names on it. So if you get a hardcore Border Patrol officer who tries to deny you entry into the United States on a 2-year green card, which he could, he has the authority to do that, or she, bring all that evidence with you and say, well, here's my bank statements. Here's the title to our car. We're on the same bank accounts. We're on the same lease agreement to the townhouse. Then you will save your skin. But here's the solution. Don't travel until you become a U.S. citizen. Or don't travel till you get a 10-year green card. Priyanka, yes, agreement has both my husband and my name on it. We both signed it. My husband is mentioned as the primary name. Good job, Priyanka. Chris Foley, will Bogota give the medical package the same day? Probably the next day. You have to go back and get it. It depends. It depends on how busy they are. We had to go back to Bogota and get Karina's medical exam. We went to the medical, and then she had to go back and repeat the chest X-ray. Then we went back another time and picked it up. Francois, one last question for the evening. Do texts have to be translated into English? No, they don't. Our language is mixed with Arabic and English. Okay. Here's a rule right here. Here's the thing I would do. I wouldn't include any texts that are in Arabic right now. Only include texts that are in English or French. If you talk in French and English, that's fine. Arabic texts, I wouldn't include them. Just my opinion. Chris, Bogota is telling us the medical package will be ready the day before her interview. Okay, who in Bogota is telling you that? The embassy, the medical office? Who's telling you that? Francois, not a fan of Texas, too hot. Or Nevada. Nevada is hot, Texas is hot, but they're free. They're free states. Larry Piercy, but I won't need a payroll permit. A parole permit. Larry, you're an American citizen. You don't need a parole permit to travel. Your beautiful wife, when you get married to your lady from Thailand, and if she wants to travel back to Thailand with her 2-year green card, make sure you get advanced parole and or green card, the 2-year green card, and then carry all those documents with you that I just mentioned, so you don't have difficulty coming back into the embassy, into the United States. Her folks are old. Well, we're all getting old every day. Yesterday, I'm a day older today than I was yesterday. Age, number is a number, right? Shiku, I have the confirmation page and the receipt number. Very good. That's good, Shiku. Then you're good to go. Send an email to the embassy, say, this is the confirmation number of my DS-160 for my daughter's K02 visa interview. This is her passport number. This is her full name. This is her date of birth. We look forward to our K1, K2 visa interview on this day. Print that email and then bring that to the medical exam if you want to. I'm worried about the embassy refusing my daughter because her name is not on the list of the interviews. Well, it wasn't because you've applied for the K1 and you didn't include her because you didn't have her passport yet. Now she has her passport. Now her name is on the list because you have submitted a DS-160, which was confirmed by the embassy, right? You got the evidence in your hand. It's in your hand. The embassy has it in your hand. You have evidence in your hand that you paid the visa fee. You confirmed the DS-160. Everything's good. You just got to get the medical exam. Don't forget to bring her passport too, and her birth certificate to the visa interview. Larry Piercy, advanced parole. Advanced parole is what you fill out when you apply for the green card. You can apply for advanced parole. It's a piece of paper that says you can re-enter the United States while you're waiting for your green card. But you can get a Border Patrol officer that's having a bad day and says, "Nah, you can't come back in. I'm not going to let you back in." This is on an advanced parole document. What are you going to do? You're stuck. What's the secret? Don't travel while you are on advanced parole. Don't even bother with advanced parole. Don't bother with it. Don't travel on a 2-year green card. Wait until you get a 10-year green card, then go back and see grandma. Or better yet, wait till you become a U.S. citizen, so you don't get blocked trying to come back in the United States. Bud Garcia, do you know if Thailand medical exam is given to my fiance, will they send it to the embassy? I don't know. Somebody on here who has been through the medical exam in Thailand, please let Bud Garcia know what's the medical exam process. I can't remember what it is. Larry, no, I mean on a 2-year green card. You can travel on a 2-year green card. Sure, you can do that. No problem. You can travel on a 2-year green card. But you make sure you bring with you documentation that proves that you guys live together. You're on the title to the car. You're on the house. You're on the bank statements. You're on the last tax return. Bring all that information with you. So if a Border Patrol officer says, I have a question about the validity of this green card, are you guys in a real relationship? You can bring out all this documentation that says, well, here's my tax return. Here's my bank statements. Here's the title to our car, etc., etc., etc. Francois Livingston, but Diego, this is how we started to talk in Arabic. It's going to cost a fortune to translate. Here's the way to do this, okay? Francois, how many documents do you have in Arabic? How many documents? I don't recommend you send any documents in Arabic, but if they're in Arabic, just don't translate them. Don't waste your money translating them into English. Don't worry about it, okay? Just include them. Just include them. I sent 1 year's worth of WhatsApp chats to immigration for the K1 visa for Karina. It was all in Spanish. I spoke Spanish. I was writing back and forth in Spanish. I didn't translate anything in the chats. Nothing. Her visa got approved. Don't translate any documents, Francois, that are in Arabic. But what I'm saying is if you have a lot of chats in English, just include those, not the ones that are in Arabic. Just to make it, that's my opinion. But if they're all in Arabic, then don't worry about it. Just include them. All right, guys, come on. Give me some more questions. Francois, go include all the chats. If they're in Arabic, they're in Arabic. Don't worry about it. Don't translate it. It'll cost you a fortune. It'll cost you a ton of money to do that. I mean, I had included 1,000, I think it was 1,100 WhatsApp chats in the K1 visa package I submitted for Karina. 1,200, 1,100 chats. And they were all in color, and they were all in Spanish. And there's no way on this planet Earth I was going to translate all those documents into English. I wasn't going to do it because I knew that the package was going to go to the National Visa Center, and then it was going to go to the U.S. Embassy in Bogota, Colombia. And Bogota, Colombia do not require that you translate documents into English, including the police certificates, chats, birth certificates, and stuff like that. Khmer 1, you have to bring it to the embassy. Okay, Larry, so Khmer 1 answered the question. You have to bring it to the embassy. Good job. With that said, I'm going to cook dinner tonight for Karina. We're hungry. And Khmer 1 answered the question for Bud Garcia for Thailand. We will see you guys. What's today? Monday? We'll see you guys Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Time, and we will continue the discussion. And everybody, we appreciate the super chats, guys. We do. We appreciate it. See ya.